Hello and welcome everyone to another Rimworld playthrough. This time I'm going to do things a little bit differently than the last series, but we'll have some familiar challenge concepts. If you would like to skip right into the playthrough, you can click the chapter below. Otherwise, we're going to get started right now. Once again, we're going to do a naked brutality start on Strive to Survive. I'm going to aim to finish a successful launch of the ship before I move up the difficulty, and I'm going to start on Randy Random with reload anytime mode, mostly for recording purposes, just so I don't have to, have any bridges in case on commitment mode my computer crashes and the recording doesn't work or something, which happened in the last episode. Not my computer crashing, but mostly me forgetting to press the record button after essentially commentating to myself for 20 minutes, which felt really great. I'm going to use the channel name as the seed, as the same as last time. And one thing that's going to be a little bit different is we're going to go way up into the north, and we're going to go into a wide open, flat tundra. So it's going to be a little bit colder. There's going to be fewer trees, fewer animals, fewer forageability. This is going to make things a little bit trickier than last time. And in terms of ideologies, I actually have a pre-made ideology, the Warrior's Code. This is a basic supremacist ideology, so we're going to be warriors in the frigid wastes of the north. And we might do a little bit of warlike conquering, so a slightly different playthrough than the last time, and we'll see how that goes. So right off the jump, I'm going to look for a colonist that can do mostly everything and is not incapable of anything. And right here, we have a very good candidate. Really powerful melee, okay constructing, great mining, not too bad cooking. Plants are terrible, but everything else is within reasonable values for our initial person. Nope. This is another option. I don't like it as much as Merrily. Merrily seems great. I love it. I'm going to leave the xenotype alone for now, but we will for sure be doing a fun, specific xenotype playthrough in the future. I do just, I want to win on this naked brutality mode before I start again, and I'm really sad I did a silly thing last time to die, but that's okay. Here we go. It was supposed to be a minor surgery, just an hour under anesthetic. You felt totally safe. Now you've awoken inside a drop pod punching through the atmosphere of a distant Rimworld. Aside from a slick of mysterious goo all over your body, you are totally naked, with no preparation, no supplies, and no tools. Can you survive? Beautiful. Okay. I'm looking around. A nice flat open area. Quite a few decent growing zones that I'm kind of liking. There's this place that actually has 2 geysers right next to a big growing area, but it is right at the edge of the map. There's a geyser here. There's no geysers around here, but this is effectively a built structure already. Up here is also pretty good. There's a structure here that you can use. Right next to a geyser and a small patch of a growing area. So we have some rich soil there. And then otherwise, all this is 100% soil. I think there's also all this great soil here. I think I do want to be near the geothermal, and there's 2 geothermals up here. And this is a nice shape of structure that we can use to get started. So I'm going to build off of that for now. And this is made out of steel. So what I'm actually going to do before we get started, we're going to look at ourselves right here. Lots of steel for us to mine, tons of it. So we're actually going to mine Just strip right there, right away. Get to mining. And luckily we are an excellent miner, which is one of the reasons I picked this character. So we're going to mine away, and then we are going to claim this base. And we're going to build it like so. I'm going to make it symmetrical. And in terms of zones, we'll be able to stockpile the stone there, a dumping zone there, and we'll get started. So we are a very, very capable constructor, which is not very capable, but moderately capable constructor, which is nice. Now we have our day one house. We do need to haul all the garbage out of the house, so I am going to expand this. And we're going to just haul things away. And I also need to make a knife. So what we're going to do, because if I remember correctly, yes, our character is very capable in melee. We're going to make a knife. We are going to get going on a food source. We're also going to make a lovely bonfire in the middle of our... Okay, equip the knife. Yeah, we have actually this nice little structure. Shouldn't be too bad. We're going to wait till Bunny falls asleep, and then we're going to make some dinner. Okay. That's embarrassing. What is your construction at that you failed? Oh, it's 3. I see. So our construction actually is not very good. But we've done it. And now we're going to cook a simple meal until we have 3. We're going to do a little harvesting. And our plants is terrible, so I don't expect this to go well. How many? We only have 7 berries, so yeah, I suppose we'll just eat them raw and hope for the best. We also need to make a spot to sleep, and I think we do have an abundance of steel. I wouldn't normally make a bed out of steel, but based on our character's strengths here, I think if we want to have the best chance of survival, we're going to make a steel bed. We can deconstruct it later, get a little bit of our money back. And steel is a bit of a renewable resource, at least in the late game. And we have a poor bed, which is fine. So we're now mostly... Oh yes, this is what I wanted. Excellent. You're going to self-tend because you did get bit, but just a tiny little scratch. And now we're going to make a butcher spot. And we're going to butcher. I said we're going to butcher creatures forever. Now I could actually make a butcher table. Probably a good idea. Well, we're going to sleep on it. We're going to see. Yeah, let's actually get some trees down, deconstruct this, and we're going to try to make a butcher table in here. Fully healed. Sleep is going fine. Poor Bunny is getting rotten. But it is cold outside, so it's going to take a minute. What are we doing? We're relaxing. We don't need to be relaxing. We need to be harvesting. Harvesting trees. So we're chopping down a tree. We're chopping down a tree. We're okay, that is not enough wood. We need another one. I know. Major break. You're starving. Okay. I don't think the table is going to make it for today. So we're going to add build butcher creature forever. Prioritize butcher. And we're going to... No. No, no. Prioritize cooking it. You're not going to be completely degenerate. Thank you. All right. We also have dinner for tomorrow. That's self-tamed, conveniently. So that's great. The other thing I need to do, sooner rather than later, get this going. And what we're going to do is actually set priorities right away. And we're going to set this number 1. You should be growing before anything else. Obviously, you need to relax socially there. It's very, very important. Chopping down the tree is great. We also should be at the point where we have enough wood kicking around where we can do this. It's all a matter of hauling it. So I'm going to actually set hauling to number 1 as well. And then once we're done planting, we'll do some hauling. But we're probably going to be heading to bed before too late, which is totally fine. Another thing to note is it is very cold, despite it being, because it's summer right now. And eventually, we're not going to actually be able to grow things outside. We're going to need to grow things inside, which there's a few strategies I have with that. One involves our friendly steam geyser here. I'm actually considering making an indoor farm. And that takes a lot of power, but it is doable. But it is another challenge that we're going to have to overcome based on this biome. So now we're going to do some hauling and head to bed. Wonderful. We are going to be hungry. Oh. We're just going to eat some berries, which is fine. One thing I am going to do though is edit this to not allow food and not allow raw food and not allowed corpses. So especially early on, I think it's important that we really manage our food and things. We're gonna sleep. Excellent. We're getting sweaty, which is less excellent. And we're going to become very annoyed with how starving we are. So unfortunately, Hare, your time is limited. Excellent. And you're going to prioritize butchering. And now we're going to prioritize cooking. Actually, let's clean up the room. And now we're going to prioritize cooking. There we go. And we are also going to make, we'll just eat without a table for now. We'll sort the table out in a moment. We need to get that butcher table going. Okay, we are very close. Very close indeed. I'm gonna do a lot of hauling in the next little bit here. Okay, come on, haul the wood. Let's go. Work on the butcher table. What's going on? This better work. No failing. Huzzah. Success. We're gonna butcher creatures forever. This is gonna significantly improve the yield. Once again, we're gonna wait till we are kind of at the point where we don't necessarily need to be hunting anymore, or at least hunting with a knife. We could potentially hunt instead with a better weapon, but for now, it's fine. Let's also make some wooden shelves. Maybe we can put that in the corner. That's cool. I like that. We definitely are getting things going here. Let's get these trees chopped as well. Oh, nice. We already have enough. Nice. And we're going to get things off the floor, which is absolutely going to improve the mood. The bedroom is still awful, but it's getting better. In terms of furniture, we want to make a table. Unfortunately, it's only giving us the option for steel right now because that's all we have collected. We're going to chop a few more trees and then we will be able to sort it out. In terms of our rice, it's starting 16%, not terrible, but we are definitely hungry. Now, I don't know if I really want to risk an infection, so I might cancel that for now. And instead, yeah, we've gotten breakfast just from that. Let's prioritize harvesting. Our plant skill sucks, but it is growing based on our chopping of trees. So let's make a wooden 1x2 table and put it right there. And we can get a wooden stool as well. What if we cancel that? And yeah, let's make the stool first, and then we're gonna focus on making the second shelf. Yeah, let's build a copy. Perfect. So now we actually have a table with which to eat our fried roasted berries, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, things are looking pretty good. This is a decent little room. Once we repair it, I'm sure it'll feel less crappy. It is steel, which is not the preferred building material for a little structure, but I don't mind our temporary shelter. It's pretty good. We do need to take a look at how we want to be producing power, and we need to get a proper cooking element. We probably want to get rid of the campfire and get an actual just heater. So we want power, we want batteries, all the classic things. We are getting to the point where we want to maybe at the very least make some tribal wear, which needs 60 leather. So that is going to take a while if we're hunting rabbits. I also want to make a short bow. Even though I'm significantly better with the knife, 3 is not good, but it's good enough to hunt some more rabbits. And if I hunt enough rabbits, then eventually I can make some clothes and things like that. So once again, a little bit of a bite, but worth it because now we have breakfast. Little midnight hunt. And then rest up. Let's see. We're not even sleeping. I think we are just bed resting. Okay. We're not going to worry about that for now. That's pretty well fixed. Oh, that's a wolf. So what we're going to do is make a security. Make a steel spike trap. No, I'm not going to make a steel spike trap. I need to get stone blocks. Ideally make a stone trap, but until I can do that, I need wood. So after your breakfast, you're going to go out here, chop down this tree. Where did that wolf go? Alright, we used the wood immediately. Chop down that tree and that tree, please. Once you're done that repair, we're almost done repairing this whole place, which is nice. And there's still a few places to go, but we're doing all right. So we're going to knock down this tree, which will give us some wood. Not enough wood. So we have 34. I need a lot. Where the hedge did that thing go? Chop this one down too, please. So we're not completely desperate for wood, but we also aren't completely swimming in it either, which is a bit of a problem. All right. Yeah, let's just get the stump. Get another 2 or 3 maybe. 3, yeah. Okay. And now in terms of security, we're going to make a wooden trap right there. And we're going to prioritize that. And that just gives us an option of kiting enemies into that. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit of security just in the event that we're hunted by that warg, timber wolf, whatever it is. Scary feral creature. While we're over here, we also want to harvest some berries. So we're going to queue up a nice chain harvest with our shift clicks. Oh, we have a minor break. Oh, it's because we're tired. And we have been doing a lot of working. Marley is... Or merrily. But no, we don't consume berries. We harvest, and we come back and cook. And now we're going to go to bed. Good night. And in the morning, we're going to cook. Once again, prioritizing with the shift click. So we're halfway to some tribal wear. If I made a tailoring bench, I could just make some pants. We have a man-hunting pack. 2 squirrels. That's actually too many. Hopefully one of them gets killed by this. Luckily, I did all that berry gathering, so I have enough food to last us for a couple days. It wouldn't be ideal in terms of being inside. They are not coming up to the door. This trap just needs to... Come on, get one. Oh, he went right beside it. Oh, nope. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to let them run around. Eventually, they will tire themselves out, the little guys. Just get all tuckered out from running around. Oh, he just dodged it. This one really is getting close. Need to put some, like, peanut butter in it or something. Oh, interesting. We used the one little bit of meat left over. That was very, very efficient. Very thoughtful. And we're going to eat. And, yeah, we're going to absolutely forbid that door. So, you know, get your work done inside. Get some cleaning, little housekeeping. You're idle. What can we do? Let's make recreation a horseshoe pin, right? Yeah, perfect. Just in that little alcove right there. You can throw some horseshoes. Seems awesome. I'm going to have some fun with that. That'll cheer you right up, hey? You're a little bit sweaty, but that's okay. It's kind of cold out. Nice. We're having a great time. We're absolutely thrilled. We have a nice spacious interior. Our bedroom is apparently awful. We could... What could we do? We could pave some of it. It doesn't seem great. Yeah, not much we can do with these little guys running around. So, I think we are just going to let them tire themselves out. If one of them were to land on that trap, I think I would go fight them. But the fact that both of them are completely dodging, like they're not even coming up to the door, is interesting. They keep just going one square away, one square away. That's okay. We can just be idle for a little bit. gonna have another dinner. Oh, and now we have food poisoning. And this may have been a bad decision to simply chill. Because now I'm going to be running out of food as I'm getting sick, but Marley will clean it up, go to sleep, hopefully, soon. Getting tired. And then once we sleep through the night, we do have breakfast that's also probably going to get us sick. And then we'll see how things are going. Luckily, our rice is actually to the point where we could start harvesting it if we're absolutely desperate for something to eat. And then that might be our food problems mostly solved. This fire is going to go run out of fuel, though. If I'm getting really desperate, I could deconstruct a shelf or something to sort it out, because it is getting colder. But man, these squirrels are absolutely feral. It's going to die in 3 days. Yeah. Okay. We might need to time it so we can kind of lure one in and fight them one at a time in the doorway. But I have major food poisoning, which is severely reducing my consciousness right now, which is not a great time to pick a fight, even with a squirrel, because an infection can be the end of a naked brutality run. So I'm... Oh, yes! Okay, baby. Actually... Probably not great situation. And I mean, this is great. This is a great situation. Because this thing's going to die. And we can absolutely take on one squirrel. But in terms of our health... there we go. Okay. We did it. We got there. We've defeated the squirrels. Well, at least one of the squirrels. And now we are... dealing with all these tiny little scratches from this tiny baby squirrel that climbed all over us and scratched us all up. So we're letting all their heat out as we stand in the door, which is fine because it's fine. We're very, very bad at bandaging because of this food poisoning. I really should have tried to deal with this a little bit earlier, but that's okay. As long as I don't get an infection. And I think, yeah, we took 2 damage to each of these body parts, so I'm really hoping it'll be okay. But man, we are bandaging so slowly. Okay, we're recovering from the food poisoning now, so that's immediately bumped up our consciousness. We're, over halfway conscious now. This eclipse is ending. These squirrels are dead. We're covered in blood and vomit. And we are just happy to be alive. We're going to butcher some squirrels. And we're going to butcher. We're going to throw up. We're going to butcher another squirrel. We're going to cook them up real nice. Real crispy. Little squirrel. We're not going to cook it up real nice. We're going to grab some food. Or some wood, I should say. And now, hold on. Clean it up in here. Let's get the blood and the vomit out of the cooking area. Come on. There we go. This is why you get food poisoning. And beautiful. We've survived. We've eaten. We're having a good sleep. And these are all going to be going away, ticking down only a little bit. When we wake up, we are going to be feeling great. We've survived. We're at the point now where we have some food, we have shelter, we have warmth, and that is where we are going to end it for episode 1. Thanks for watching.